Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. It's day 3 of my recreations in this series, and today I'm recreating the look of Jennifer Winget from Beyhadh 2. I had so many requests for this look. I'll be showing you both makeup and hair. So if you're ready, let's begin. Let's start with the makeup. I'm going to start prepping my skin. First, I'm using this retinol jasmine lotion from Pixie Beauty. This has a mild jasmine smell, so if you like that smell, you'll really like this product, and it most definitely keeps your skin hydrated. And to keep around the eyes hydrated, I'm going to be using the retinol eye cream, again from Pixie Beauty. To condition my lips, I'm going to first start with the Milani lip scrub. This is the rose sugar scrub. So I'm going to use it to remove some of that chapped lip, exfoliating it. And then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild lip balm to keep my lips hydrated. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Amazing Cosmetics foundation in medium beige, and I'm going to be applying it with a flat top kabuki brush by HipDot. This foundation is a water-based formula and delivers full coverage, and it's super lightweight, so you barely feel like you have anything on your skin. Your skin looks fresh, but it gives you good coverage. And never forget to bring the foundation down to your neck as well. To cream contour, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild contour stick in Call Me Maple 3 times in a row. That just shows how much I love this product. It's so creamy, so blendable, and it's so inexpensive. It's a drugstore product. I think I paid like $4 for this, and it's so convenient to blend it out. I'm using the same kabuki brush that I use for my foundation to blend it out. And before I move to the next step, I'm going to pop in some lenses because she has some gray lenses on. The one that I'll be using is a Shadow Gray from Melon Color. If you need a discount code, you'll find that in the description box below. For concealer, I'm using the Milani concealer in the shade 145. And I'm just going to be using this around my eyes to conceal those dark patches and circles. And I'm going to quickly blend it out with my finger. And I'm using the TikTok trick of setting this concealer. I'm just taking some setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild setting spray. And I'm going to lightly dab it on the concealer till it dries. And once this sets, I'm going to be setting my entire face and neck, starting with the areas where I use the concealer with the Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation, which is basically a pressed powder from NYX in the shade Tan. I'm using the Blenderful, this is from Tati Beauty, to apply the powder. And then I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild setting spray one more time all over my face and neck to lock this base in so it doesn't move and it stays put. For my brows, I'm just filling in the sparse areas and shaping it using the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. This is a brow pencil and I'm in the shade 4.5. The eyeshadow palette that I'll be using is the Signature Eyeshadow palette from Ofra in Sweet Dreams. From the pictures, it looks like she has more like an antique gold shade on her lids and lightly shaded on the outside. I'm going to first saturate my lids as well as the inner corner with this beautiful shimmery antique gold shade called Pillow Talk. And the brush that I'm using is a flat shader brush from Colourpop. For that light transition, I'm going to be using Snooze, first with the Sigma E40 blending brush at the crease, and then using a smaller blending brush, I'm going to smoke it out in my lower lash line. It looks like she's used an eye pencil in her top lash line, so I'm going to be using the Jordana Easy Liner in black, and I'm going to pull out a small wing as well as line my top lash line. Doesn't look like she has any false lashes, so I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a coat of mascara only in my top lashes like she's done. And the mascara that I'm using is Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. And here's the completed eye look. Now let's finish the rest of the face. To add some warmth and dimension, I'm going to be using this Milani bronzer. If you observe this picture, there's quite a bit of highlighter in the high planes of her face. So I'm going to first start with the Juno Blur Makeup Setting Powder, and I'm going to use it in the high planes of my face first. All you need is very little, so I'm adding just a tad bit with a flat shader brush from Folklore. And for that very light blush, I'm using Ciate London's Marbled Blush, and I'm just going to be using it on the high points of my cheekbones. And for a very light glow, I'm going to be using Champagne Pop by Becca. And once I'm done applying, I always go over with either a powder puff or in this case with a blenderful, so I can remove some of that excess product. For that brick red lip, I'm trying out a new brand. This is called Catkin, and I'm going to be using the red lipstick in the shade Wedding Red. And to make it a little bit more matte and lighter, I'm going to be using a tissue paper to remove some of that excess. And that finishes up the makeup part. Now let's move on to the hair and get those beautiful bouncy curls. At least one thing nice is I have my beautiful auburn highlights from the henna pack. If you haven't watched that video, I'm going to link it right on top. And she has auburn highlights as well, so at least there's a match there, which I'm happy about. Before you use any kind of heat on your hair, make sure to use a heat protectant spray. The one that I use on a regular basis is the Chi Iron Guard. I spray a generous amount all over my hair and massage it to spread it across evenly so I can prevent any kind of fraying or frying from the heat. The curler that I'll be using is this Medenia curler. This is a 2-in-1 hair straightener and a curler with a 1 1/4 inch barrel. It has a C button here for the curler, so when you press it, you can start using the curler. And on the other side, you have the S for the straightener, so you can press that and use the straightener. I usually like to center part my hair to begin with, and then I take small sections of my hair, insert it in the clamp of the curler, and I rotate it away from my face. I hold it there for a couple seconds, about 5 seconds before I release the curl. And I continue to do the same, take small sections, insert it in the clamp, curl it away from my face, and keep separating out the sections so they don't mix with the straightened hair. Now, because she has a side partition and I've center parted my hair, I'm taking some of the hair from the other side of my center part and I'm going to curl it towards this side because we want that side partition. You can either do this, or to begin with, you can start with a side partition, whatever is more convenient for you. And I'm going to do the same on the other side as well, curling everything away from the face. If you're doing this for an event, you can most definitely use a hairspray after this to hold it in place. But I'm going to be recording after this. I'm doing another tutorial, so I don't want to set my hair because I'm doing a different hairstyle for the other one. And here is the finished look. This is such a classy look. You can pull this off for any event. Let me know if you guys like this tutorial and this look by commenting below, and let me also know if you know what's coming up tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And for your convenience, as always, I've listed all the products that I've used in the description box right below this video, along with my social media links. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new one. Bye guys.